Okay, are you ready?
Yeah! Woo!
Alright. I love it. You guys are so much more warmed up. I love it. Okay, our next slideshow is by Jason Larrison of HBG Beer Geek. During the day, Jason Larrison is a mild-mannered architect, husband, and father of two. But at night, when people are most thirsty, he joins together with 7 other super hoppy heroes to form Who's Your Beer Geek? And I said it like that because it's in bold with an exclamation point, so you have to say it like that. His project, Tailgating for Something, hopes to organize and promote tailgating at artistic and cultural events around Indianapolis. Wait, did someone just heckle? So welcome the super hoppy hero, Jason Larrison.
Hi, I'm Jason. It's nice to meet you. And I like beer. And that's probably why I'm a member of Who's Your Beer Geek, which is made up of 8 different individuals. And we advocate for better beer in Indiana. Now, before I was a Who's Your Beer Geek, I was a diehard Indianapolis Colts fan. I still am, though. And for 15 years, I've been attending games, and part of our pregame ritual, aside from smoking cigars, was tailgating in the parking lot outside of the stadium. Beer break. Wow, 20 seconds goes on for a long time. All right, in the beginning, we were like most other tailgate parties. We brought in a grill, we threw frozen hamburger patties and hot dogs over the coals. We drank can after can of cheap American macro brews. It was fun, but cheap and unimaginative. Beer break. But then my tailgate crew, we began to step up our game. We moved away from the frozen patties and started smoking meats, creating jambalaya, doing grilled pizzas, and we used tailgate parties as an excuse to try out our recipes and show off our culinary skills just to one-up each other. We moved away from drinking cheap beer and we started bringing better stuff. We brought whiskeys and other liquors, but we brought also better beer. We brought imported beer, microbrewed beer, local beers, craft beers. But why did our tailgating pattern change? Well, I'd like to say that you could argue that we've matured over the years. 3, 2, there we go. I do know this, our tailgate parties became less of a pregame ritual and more of an event. We looked forward to the tailgate as much as we looked forward to the game. Beer break. It was during this time of tailgating renaissance that Who's Your Beer Geek was founded. The initial mission was simple: to find good beer, drink it, and write about it. It didn't take long before we wanted to find others that felt the same way we did about craft beer at 8 o'clock in the morning. We gathered together a motley crew of craft beer fans and called them the Knights of the Beer Round Table. We would drink a certain beer, discuss it, rate it, piss it out, and then post it on our website. Not the piss, but the description of the beer. It wasn't long before we started holding public events. We did beer samplings at events like First Fridays at Big Car Gallery. We organized food events like a beer and cheese pairing at Goose the Market. And we were organizing beer festivals like the upcoming Winterfest in January. $35 general admission. Despite the fact that some of my fellow Knights weren't fans of the Colts or sometimes not fans of football at all, I would invite them to the tailgating. Drinking good beer and eating good food, it's a universal concept that almost everybody enjoys. Beer break. Then my fellow Who's Your Beer Geek contributor, Mike Atwood, who is sitting up here, stated, "I wish we didn't have to wait for a football game to tailgate." It was that simple wish that formed the foundation of one of Who's Your Beer Geek's signature events, Tailgate for Nothing. Just like all other tailgate parties, it was a bring your own food and beverage event. We just picked a time and place and invited all of our craft beer loving friends. To borrow from W.P. Kinsella, we built it and the drunks followed. But it turned turned out that it wasn't really a tailgate for nothing. It was more about camaraderie, and it was about friendship, and it was a celebration of handcrafted beers and getting drunk. People shared the beers they brought, including beers they brewed themselves, and they shared their food that they made themselves. Sometimes they were food that they brought from local vendors like Kloss's Meat Market, Goose the Market, Yats, and Best Chocolate in Town. What we found is that most craft beer fans and brewers also place a lot of importance on local foods, independent businesses, arts, music, and culture, and getting drunk. I believe that our Tailgate for Nothing could be much more. The common interests we found prove that we can gather and tailgate at activities other than sporting events. That is why I'm advocating a series of events that I'm calling Tailgate for Something. Indianapolis is a cornucopia of cultural and artistic events. I'm going to drink some more beer while I wait for my next slide to come. There we go. While none of them gather as many people as a professional football game, the enthusiasm is no less intense. And an activity like tailgating can increase the sense of community for those attending, as well as drunkenness. Hoosier Beer Geek would like to organize and promote tailgate parties before selected events. We would invite local brewers, vintners, chefs, and other artisans to join as well. Imagine a parking lot filled with tailgaters on a first Friday or before the Talbot Street Art Fair. Or even at a local farmer's market where the market is both the reason for the tailgate party and the source for the tailgaters' culinary creations. What's great about this is tailgating is a low overhead activity that can reach a wide variety of people. And any funds received would fund a lot of tailgate events. So lots of opportunities to get drunk. In the end, these tailgates would provide an opportunity to create a community for these events and offer a way for the curious to explore and discover in a relaxed and unintimidating manner, unlike this PechaKucha event. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you soon.